Okay, so next is your control unit and the CPU. Right? What is the control unit? Now control all other units of the computer. That means it is a unit control the entire process of entire process of the computer system, or entire control entire components of the controls of your computer system. It controls the flow of data and instruction to and from the storage unit to the ALU, and this is also known as central nervous system of the computer. That means it controls the main activity of ALU, right now, because ALU arithmetic logic unit is the process unit, because control unit and the ALU unit is the combination of the CPU or the processor unit. So it is the main job of the control unit is that when the data will be sent to the ALU unit, and after the completion of the processing, the output should be again back to the your storage unit, right now, because the data will always getting from the primary area or the primary memory area to the processor, and again after the completion of the job or after completion of the work, that means the output again back to the storage area of the main storage or with the primary memory area, right. So overall this your scenario is done by the control unit. Next is your CPU or central processing unit. The control unit and ALU are together known as the CPU or processor unit. You can say sometimes it also known as the brain of the computer system. It performs all operations, it takes all decision, it controls all the units of the computer. The processor unit. Next is your the main is the von Neumann architecture. The common architecture or the architecture of the digital computer. Von Neumann is a scientist or a mathematician who developed fast the storage area or storing concept within the computer system. Because in your first generation, second generation computers, there is no storing unit is there. That means both the instruction and the data will store with a different space. Right now, that means suppose A plus B. A plus B means B is your data part, plus is the instruction part. So in the earliest generation of the computer, your data part will store in the different area and the instruction also store in the different area. So it is a very difficult to access the data by the processor during the processing, because it will take some more time. How? Because data is stored within the different address area and the instruction is stored in the different address area. So when you are accessing by the processor, it will take much time compared to the during the processing, right now. So the von Neumann is a mathematician who was developed this the storing or is modifying some the storing architecture of the computer system, where both the instruction and the data store in the same area or the same part or same address of the memory system, right now. So the von Neumann architecture shows that there is a similarly the central processing unit, control unit, ALU arithmetic logic unit, input device and the output device and the memory unit. So look this architecture, this block diagram you can say. Between the processor, that means this control and arithmetic unit and the memory unit, right now, there is some registers are used. Right, some registers are used. So what is the job of this register now? Because register is nothing, it is a small memory capacity, your data storing is temporary. Though it is a size is small, data also store the temporary basis. Why are you using this register? Because we have a large memory, right now. Though you have the large memory, why are you using these small registers whose capacity is very less and also store the data temporary purpose? So why is the need of this register? Right now, let's discuss what is the use of these registers. Now, generally, the central processing unit and the central processing unit, right? Processing speed is very high. So what is the problem? Though the processing speed of the central processing unit is very high, but the so though the processing speed is very high, so when the processing will be start, then what will happen when the processing will start? Memory is not able to supply the data as fast as possible, right? So that is the registers are used to store the data for the temporary basis. That means it receives the data from the memory and keep in the register area. So when the processing will start, so when the processing will start, so what will happen? Now when the processing will start, the data, the supply from the memory, primary memory, that means the memory unit, to the central processing unit. Okay? Speed of the processor is very high compared to the supplying of the data from the memory. So main thing is that in the architecture, your objective is that you have to focus always that your CPU must not be idle. That means once processes start, that means you should supply the data to the processor area, right? So the registers will solve this type of problem, yeah, this mismatch problem, because speed of the processor is very high, but the supply of the data speed from the memory is little bit slow than the CPU. So the register acts as a buffer. Right now, it acts as a buffer. That means memory frequently supply the data to the register, and the central processing unit, that means the processor, receive the data from the register. Right? That means when the request generated from the processor area for the data, it will fast for the register. If the data is not find out within the register, which is known as the data mesh, it is term known as the data mesh, then it will search the data from the memory area. So the register like PC, program counter, AC, accumulator, MAR, memory address register, MDR, memory data register. So these are the small registers are used between the control unit and the memory unit. Clear now? Next is your memory addressing scheme. It is the concept of the memory addressing. That means how the data will store within the memory. Computers available in the world is the two type of architecture. One is a big Indian and another is the little Indian addressing scheme. Clear? So whatever the computers are available in the market depend upon the big Indian and the little Indian process, because it is an addressing scheme. Now how the data will store within the memory. This is the addressing big Indian scheme and the little Indian scheme. What is the big and what is the little? Big means big data will fast store, then go to the towards the little. Little, that means first little data or your least significant. You can say big is the big data means is your more significant, and little data means is your less significant data. First store in the little Indian, and big Indian, the first is the your most significant data will store in the big Indian addressing scheme. Clear? So big and little, that means